Have you ever thought, what if the air around us stopped moving? Imagine that. No breeze, no wind, just absolute terrifying stillness. It sounds impossible, right? But let's go there for a moment. What would happen if, for just 1 minute, the air in our atmosphere came to a complete stop? If you're as curious as I am, hit subscribe and help us reach 100 likes. Let's dive into this mind-bending thought experiment together. Now, take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs. That invisible force keeps us alive, moves our weather, spreads sound, even keeps the whole environment in balance. But if it stopped moving, all right, picture this. You're standing outside and everything is perfectly calm. No movement. It's a silence so deep you can feel it pressing in around you. The air is still there, but it's like time itself has paused. Let's start with a basic question. Will we still be able to breathe? Yes, technically, we could. The oxygen doesn't disappear, but without moving air, fresh oxygen can't circulate. Think about it. Every breath you take in this 1 minute standstill feels heavy, stale, almost suffocating. It's like being trapped in a sealed room, the air around you growing dense. And if you're in a high-altitude place, breathing would feel even harder. You'd feel the lack of oxygen so much quicker. It's frightening, isn't it? Now, imagine what would happen to the weather. Normally, wind moves clouds, brings rain, cools us down, keeps temperatures balanced. But with no air movement, everything feels disturbingly static. It's a bizarre, unsettling sensation. If you're in a hot area, the sun would feel relentless, almost oppressive, with no breeze to bring relief. The air turns thick with humidity, like an invisible weight pressing down on you. In colder places, the chill would hang heavy in the air, bone deep, as if nature itself is holding its breath. A terrifying calm, isn't it? And it doesn't stop there. Think about the animals. Birds suddenly find themselves unable to fly, confused by the absence of currents they depend on. They're grounded, disoriented. Insects that rely on wind for navigation are left spiraling into stillness. Pollination halts, and plants relying on wind for spreading seeds fall into an eerie, silent pause. It's as if the entire ecosystem is frozen for that single minute. But here's where it gets even stranger. Sound. Sound relies on moving air to reach our ears. Without it, sound becomes warped, distorted, something unnatural. Every noise you'd usually ignore suddenly seems amplified. A tiny rustle, a distant footstep, even your own breathing, all hanging in the air like echoes in a void. Have you ever been in a place so quiet that every small sound feels unnerving? Now imagine that sensation everywhere around you. Goosebumps yet? And all this in just 1 minute. 60 seconds of silent chaos. And then, just as quickly, the air begins to move again. You take a full breath. Feel the breeze return. Hear the distant hum of life and movement as everything falls back into place. That's when you realize how crucial this invisible force really is. If you found this thought experiment as mind-bending as I did, don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. Let's hit that 100 likes goal. There's so much more about our world and the universe to explore, and some things might just make you question everything you know. Hey everyone, don't miss out. One browser is the must-have tool of 2024. Try it now. Imagine managing multiple accounts effortlessly, staying completely private, and keeping your online activities safe and separate, all on one platform. Perfect for anyone needing secure, multi-account access. Get ahead in 2024 with one browser. Try it today and experience the freedom of safe, seamless browsing.